Hey Aquarius, it's Kat here to do your September read. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And those of you who are returning back, welcome back. I want to give a quick shout out to anyone who has liked, shared, or subscribed the content in this channel. I sincerely appreciate your support. And I'm really enjoying getting to know you guys in the comments. So if you want to leave me a comment, please do. I always get back to people. I always respond. It's not a bot. It's not an assistant. It's actually me. So if you want to let me know if it resonated or didn't resonate, or if there's something going on that you'd like to have me read for, or anything in general, you can go ahead and give me a comment. Please keep it clean though, guys, because YouTube doesn't like it when we don't. Okay. I'm going to read a general reading here, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single Aquarian, but it will resonate with those whom Spirit wants to speak to for the month of September, or at least in this reading, right? Nine of Wands, you're very guarded. Whoever this is I'm talking to, if that resonates with you, stay tuned. Queen of Swords, you'd like to have a conversation with someone. You'd like to tell them how you feel, what you think about the situation. You'd like to give them your side of the story. Four of Wands in the reverse in your subconscious. So you're thinking about somebody with whom you had a soulmate or twin flame connection. That is gone awry, that is negative. In the past, could have been a long-term committed relationship as well that you're out of. Ace of Cups in the recent past. So emotional abundance here, and involved in this is Spirit in some way. Lilies rising to the surface of the water. So there has been kind of a peace of mind and emotional happiness that has transpired recently. Page of Pentacles is on your mind, so your money is on your mind for sure. It's a focus that you've got right now. This could be wanting to increase your situation, focused on career, focused on making money, focused on building your foundation. That could also relate to being focused on learning something new to bring you financial abundance. In the upcoming future here, you have Two of Cups, so you and your significant other or a new soulmate or relationship coming into the picture here. Both of you have full cups, which is nice to see. King of Pentacles at the base. So you got Page of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Absolutely. Your attitude is you're focused on your money. You're focused on making wealth for yourself and your family, your significant other, and those who matter to you. Look at all the grapes on those grapevines, right? You got the bulls at the top here. It could be dealing in the stock market, could be trading, could be bartering, could be your career in general. You're definitely making some gains, and your intention is to bring prosperity to yourself and to the person that you care about and your family. Okay. In your environment is a Five of Swords. So someone who is interested in winning at all costs, someone who is very difficult to communicate with, and someone who basically leaves other people walking away defeated. You are very guarded against this person. And any communication they have towards you, you've got your staff up. You're like, uh-oh, here they go. You can see this Page of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. Looks like the same person, right? Judgment in reverse. So I think a decision that needs to be made, or some kind of transaction that needs to happen, is not happening in September. The decision isn't being made, and it's not going to be by month's end. I will tell you that Mercury is in retrograde at the end of the month, around the 27th. So anything that you have to do with contractual situations, you're going to want to get resolved before then. You don't sign any new contracts at the end of the month. And I think this has to do something with this individual from this twin flame who's in your subconscious, from this long-term committed relationship you're out of or has been from the past, that you're actually combating with right now. Oh, and actually at the base, you've got the moon. So you don't know how the path looks going forward. You don't know how you're going to make it forward. Masculine, feminine, out of balance here. So let's get some other cards here for you guys, okay? Let's get some clarification. So this judgment, this decision, this not making a decision, whatever this is that is keeping Aquarius stuck. Got Ace of Pentacles on the split here, guys. Ace of Pentacles is about working hard. focused on your coin, focused on your career. So it's a consistent theme, guys, with Aquarians right now, whoever I'm reading for. 9 of Swords here for this judgment decision. So this is keeping you up at night. This is making you very anxiety stricken. This is not allowing you to have any peace of mind right now. I think you thought things were going to be dealt with and you had some resolutions or there was some emotional abundance here. You were able to put this down and now you're like right back to go again, thinking about this, thinking about what this decision is. That's coming down the pike here. And it's really giving you sleepless nights. You're just anxiety driven. I don't know if you know how you're going to get through it or how you're going to resolve it is the issue. It's like, how do I fix this, right? How do I fix this? Death. So death is on your mind, and this is death and rebirth. It isn't death. It isn't a physical death per se in the tarot card world. This is really death of the old self and rebirth of a new self. I think you just want to recreate yourself. I think you want to start over with your person without all of this angst and financial dismay that has transpired or is transpiring right now. You just want to cut that whole thing out of your life from the past and just start over and start fresh here and be reborn. And that is definitely going to happen, but this decision needs to take place. And I don't know that in September it's going to happen for you, Aquarius. So I'm sure we'll probably get temperance here. Needs for some patience. We'll see what comes out for you guys. It's too many, Spirit. I'm not going to take those. Too many. Okay. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This is telling you, this is the same card that Gemini got. This is telling you to hold on to your money. You're hoarding your money right now. You're hoarding your resources. You're holding on to your coin. You're trying to manage your finances. This is saying, even though you're being miserly, I think in this situation, it's called for, you're guarded for a reason. The decision isn't being made here. You know, sometimes this 4 of Pentacles says, let go and let God, right? Have faith that it will happen, it will transpire, and then you'll be able to manifest it. So it could be either or in your situation. It may be that you need to have faith that it will transpire. I do think, however, with Mercury coming retrograde at the end of the month, it's not a bad idea to plan and strategize and get things down on paper so you have some idea of what's going on, how you're going to budget yourself. And once you do all the practical, reasonable things that you can do to set your cards in order, right? Your budget in order, your finances in order. Then you have to let go, release, and let God. You know what I mean? And by God, I mean your higher power, whatever it is that you believe in. Okay? Magician, yeah, you're not able to manifest this yet. And you're working hard to do it, but you're not able to manifest. And it's about having the faith to know that what is expected of you is to do what is reasonable and practical and no more. You have to do your part, but once you do your part, then the other part is left in faith, right? Additionally, you have to be in a high vibe here. If your subconscious is thinking negatively about this situation and you're very guarded, you're thinking about these swords and hoarding your resources, there's kind of a negative energy around that. And that is also keeping you from vibing high and attracting in things that you want into your life, okay? So consider that while you're in this protective mode, because you forgive people and you release things so that you don't have all that anger and venom and bitterness. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily for their benefit. It's for your benefit and your ability to manifest, right? And plus, you don't want to put that out there into the universe anyway, because it only attracts back whatever you put out. So, you know, keep your vibe high. I know you're very guarded and very protective, and you're very concerned about whatever this judgment decision is. And it's annoying and all of that, but just realize that, you know, spirits get your back. Do what you can for yourself financially to get through this, and then you got to let go and have faith that it will get resolved, and get your vibe back up, okay? Get your vibe back up. All right, I want some information, please, Spirit, for Aquarius on this moon. What about the moon, the tower? Yeah. So this is sudden and abrupt change that changes your current dynamic. And maybe the decision doesn't go in the way that you had hoped. Maybe it doesn't go in the way that you had planned. Maybe something comes up that was unscheduled, that shakes things up for you. It's definitely a lightning moment, right? However, generally the death and the Tower card come in at the same time, because this is the abrupt change and this is the rebirth that happens as a result of that. So that may be the case here, that something is going to transpire to kind of shake up the situation so you can progress forward in a better way. Then the decision is made. Yeah. So after the Tower moment happens, this rebirth, and then the decision is in the upright. Okay. Then the decision will be made. Okay. That's where we are with that. Fool's in reverse, though. You're not taking a leap of faith here. You know, that's kind of back to this Four of Pentacles, not having the faith to take the leap of faith and hoping the net will appear, right? Okay, guys, let's get some Moonology cards for you guys. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we got going on with Moonology. Spirit for the Aquarius Collective. What overarching advice do you have for them right now? What advice do you have for the Aquarius Collective, please, Spirit? Okay. Conclusions are just within reach. So this is going to happen within the month of September, whatever this Tower moment is. And the judgment will be soon to fall. That decision will be in the upright. So a decision will be made. What do you need to release in order to get to manifest? And I think that's really it. You know, you need to release the stuff that is keeping you up at night, bringing you all this anxiety, right? I'm going to get an animal spirit card for you guys so we can kind of tune in to where your energy is, because King of Pentacles is all about the coin and the foundation and the future and the heritage and the legacy, right? But, yeah, speak your truth. And bats actually have echolocation. They can find their way around pretty easily. Okay, do we have a spirit? Okay, I guess we do. Beaver, okay. So Beaver actually builds things, right? Beaver is the builder. Beaver is a very earthy sign. Beavers like go and cut down the trees and drag them back and make the dam and make the setting for their family. This is all about you trying to do this legacy for your family. This is all about trying to build all this around you for your family and for the people that you love and care about, and so that they have this legacy behind. And Beaver is very good at doing that. So I understand the energy here, and the desire to make that happen. Totally get that. I think I want to get some wisdom of the Oracle for you. See if, in order to make this foundation happen, right, for their family, the financial legacy that Aquarius is looking to build, the security, it's more about security and foundation, right? Having the security there, and getting over this anxiety. What does Aquarius need to focus on with wisdom of the Oracle? What advice do you have for Aquarians in this situation? There's no place like home. Well, Beaver, no, we know there's no place like home, right? No place like home. This may have to do with your house, your home, your living situation, and that may be why it's such a concern to you. Unfinished symphony. So there are things that are still going on with this situation that need to get resolved, I think, before you can move forward. There's closure that hasn't happened here. Let me just read about the no place like home piece for you from the book, so I can give you a more clear indication here. But I think this is essentially about your home and your hearth, right? Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Okay. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call your own. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity and aspects of yourself no one else can ever take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as an observer, seeing through the eyes of the soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength, authentically in your own home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. So you have a connection with spirit here, Aquarius, that is being confirmed through this card. There are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty. For what we know, even in the qualities we seek in other people and external conditions, are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar, and you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. So Spirit is asking you to kind of listen to your intuition and not your mind, if that makes sense. And do things a little differently than you've done in the past, which may seem very uncomfortable because Beaver likes to be very secure and predictable and safe. And that may take you to somewhere different than where you've been before, okay? And there's a lot of communication in here, so maybe the issue is communication and resolving some unfinished symphony with this other person, resolving the conversations that haven't been had, right? Maybe you can't get anywhere with those conversations, I don't know. But definitely feels like something else needs to happen that hasn't happened before. And only you will know what that is. But that's where I am going to leave it for you, Aquarius, okay? Unless, well, you know what? I'm going to get one more card for you guys. I'm going to get one more card because I think, while this is, interesting advice and good advice, I just like the Shaman Oracle. Yeah. I like the Shaman Oracle for the spiritual aspects of things. And this is more practical advice than that. So let's just see if we can get, okay. The Council. So basically, this is telling you to speak to those around you with wisdom. This may be older family members. This may be friends. This may be your own intuition and spiritual counsel that you have. Yeah. And to connect with spirit as well, right? To spend time, however you do that, however you take time to spend time with your higher power. It's a good idea to do that right now. Okay. All right. That's what I've got for you guys for the month of September. Tune in the mid-month when I'll do another reading for you guys. And remember that Mercury is retrograde at the end of the month. So you don't want to be signing contracts and getting into new things when Mercury goes retrograde, right? Do that beforehand. Get things settled and resolved before we get to Mercury retrograde, and you will fare far better, Aquarius, okay? Love you guys. Take care. If you resonated with this message, hit the like button on the way out, please, or hit it now before you leave. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do that. Hit the notification bell so that you will be notified the next time I download. Okay, guys, take care. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.